My dad is 85. Your granddad is 85 now. But in January, I think January 26th, 1957, as a 16-year-old, he made his way to the racecourse ground, Wrexham, to see the FA Cup fourth round tie between Wrexham and the mighty Manchester United, the Busby Babes. Now, obviously, he was 16. He's a Wrexham fan. He went along that afternoon, that Saturday afternoon, 3 o'clock kickoff, to see, hopefully in his eyes, a shock, the Wrexham win. That afternoon didn't quite turn out that way, but that afternoon changed my dad's life. Certainly my life when I was born years later, and gave you no chance.
Yeah, there was no going back there, was there?
But basically, yeah, that day, obviously there was some sort of cup tie going on at Wrexham yesterday. Was some team from London, I believe, down there. But still to this day, Wrexham's biggest attendance is that 34,400 and something that was at the racecourse ground that January afternoon. And as I say, it was fourth round of the FA Cup. Dad turned up, and after 56 minutes, certainly within the hour, Sir Matt's Babes were 5-0 up. And that team that they included, I think Ray Wood was in goal, but it wasn't Adegate. Ray Wood was in goal, and it was Bill Fowkes and Roger Byrne and Liam Whelan, Eddie Coleman, Duncan Edwards for the start, Dennis Violent, Eddie Coleman, Tommy Taylor. And Tommy Taylor got 2 that day. And Liam Whelan got 2. And Roger Byrne, the captain, I think, scored a penalty, if I remember what my dad told me right. I'm sure I have. But he basically said that, listen, there was no arrogance about them. He said he went there to support Wrexham, came away in love and following Manchester United, because he just loved the babes who were playing football with smiles on their faces. He loved Duncan. From that day, the first time he saw him, he just loved Duncan, and to this day, best player that he's ever seen. And he just loved just the style, the enjoyment that them young lads were playing with. And so when I was born, and when I was just getting into football, old enough to start kicking the ball around the garden, I don't know how we got onto it. Really, he was telling me about the Manchester United and this great team that he'd watched, and Duncan Edwards, and then he told me that obviously he fell in love with them. He left the ground in love with that team,